In James Clear's runaway, every year bestseller, successful book, Atomic Habits, he talks about how the things that really make such a huge difference are tiny. And it's so true because I can relate, not just because he wrote it, but because that is my life. By the grace of God, people would look at me and be like, she's so disciplined, she just has all of the structures and all of that. And yes, I do. But the things that make me have this disciplined, working, joyful life are so simple. And even when it comes to weight loss, healthy living, or any other habit you are trying to crack, what I'm going to share in this video is truly going to help you get amazing, remarkable results, even though the things I'm asking you to do are really tiny. So I will pick out the different areas of life that you can relate with, and I'll tell you how to make it really small, make it easy, and make it so achievable so that you can be on your way to not just getting results, but getting forever results, as is the case with our coaching. Forever results for Purpose Buddy. You know, dear parent, that every time you fed your kiddos, you're actually feeding them life or death. You have your work cut out for you, and it is time to be intentional. Listen, a health crisis is here. And even though everyone who has not been intentional about their health will be victims, our precious children will be the worst hit if we do not equip them from today, literally, to be wellness champions. So, for the love of all things bright, beautiful, lovely, and healthy, get yourself and all your sweet friends into this 2-day wellness revival, where I and my panelists, who we're calling wellness revivalists, will be equipping you to raise wellness champions right from your home and your kitchen. So, nourishing bodies, flourishing futures. Let's do this. See you in the program. Shalom, shalom, best lifers. Welcome to Your Best Life with Eziaha. My name is Eziaha Balaji, and I'm CEO at The Nation, Coach E Nation, where we help you get forever results and help you build a body that is fit for purpose. So, there's a health crisis and it's worsening. All of us, you and I, are going to have to be double intentional about our health today. Help because drugs alone will fail. We would have to use food as medicine so that we do not become victims of our own making because of what we are eating. Which is why our coaching at The Nation is really geared toward changing your mindset and changing your habits so that we can break forever this yo-yo of lose weight today, gain weight tomorrow. When we coach you, let me tell you what you're not going to do. You are not going to gain the weight back because we're going to give you what? Forever results. Can I hear you? Forever results. So yes, today I'm going to share with you 3 simple things that I do to enable me enjoy not just results, but forever results on this healthy living journey. And I've helped many women through that. So very practical, very, almost like you're coming to my kitchen with me to just see some of these little things that I do that have put us on the straight, narrow, and joyful path to forever results and, of course, healthy living land. Number 1, one of the things that I do at home, because for me, I don't just stay on this level with healthy living, I try to keep on optimizing it, is I'm going to take away milk, cow's milk from my family's diet, largely, to a large extent. Almost to 95%, I hardly take cow's milk. There was a time I used to take ice cream, but I don't really take ice cream a lot these days. And because I've stayed away from cow's milk for so long, I now react to it. So I have to be very careful. Once in a while, I'll take it, but I'll definitely have reactions to it. But for the most part, no. However, I wanted to eliminate it for my kids. Actually, not eliminate, really moderate to the barest minimum because I didn't want them to not take it at all. Of course, the reason is that I don't know what they will choose to do as they grow up. Plus, I don't also know, I have control over their diets, but there are times when you just have to take milk or stuff that contains cow's milk. And I didn't want them to start having these extreme reactions that I was having. There's a picture you can see right now of what happened to me one day I took cow's milk. I think it's ice cream or so. It was horrible. horrible. So I didn't want my children having that. So I wanted their bodies to still be able to take it, but I wanted to reduce it. So I said I'll do tiger nut milk. I did well for a while. I started to really struggle. It was just so hard. And I was just constantly giving milk, feeling so guilty and, really wanting to stop, but I couldn't. Then, guess what I changed? One thing. I brought out my tiger nut from the store. I put my tiger nut on my countertop. I washed it I'll bring out some per time. Wash it, keep it on my countertop, right in an open bowl that is easy to access. My blender is right under, my blender is not hard to find. Just open the drawer under, bring it out, my NutriBullet, and bam. That changed everything, no kidding. Hey God, I couldn't believe how this thing changed because now I had no excuse. I'll wake up in the morning, I had a sieve to sieve it. I had the tiger nut milk. I had the tiger nut, the raw tiger nuts. So the only barrier was that I would have to come out of my kitchen, go to the store, which is just directly opposite the kitchen. But that is a barrier. And in James Clear's book, he tells you to make it so easy. Take away every hindrance. So that hindrance was getting out, going to the store, putting on the store light, bringing out the tiger nut from the big container, then washing it. No, I took away all of that. So I put it on my table, washed the day before. In fact, I put enough for maybe 3 days. Just put it there, nice and ready. I might just wash it a little bit again when I'm ready to use it, but because the blender is just open, plug and play, open, bring it out, put it on, dish. That's how I went to my 90% for milk at home. And sometimes they're so easy that you're like, you've heard of people who sleep in their gym wear, and then in the morning they have to go to the gym, and you're like, it works. I saw it work for my sister, like my real sister, blood sister. It worked for her. And there are times when I'm not feeling like doing a workout, but I just wear my workout wear. And that's it. Once I wear it, that's it. We are going to work out in Jesus' name. Yeah, so take the barrier away and make it easy for yourself. Whatever thing you want to do, I don't know what it is, but for me, it was the milk. And I just started to do it. I was blown away. I also saw that with my air fryer. Again, I wanted to eliminate frying as much as possible. So I started to put the air fryer in a place where I could easily reach it. Because for it used to be in the store again. In fact, it's still in the store, but it's now so easy to access. Meaning that once I get to the store, it's the first thing I don't even need to put on the light. Just bring it out nicely. Sometimes I leave it on my countertop intentionally so that there's no barrier. I just go toss things inside and fry it. So yes, tiger nut on the countertop made all of the difference, and I'm just blown away by that. It's your kids' breakfast. And I can't even emphasize this enough because sometimes we just give our kiddos anything in the morning. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I know I have said dinner is, especially if you're trying to lose weight and all, dinner is strategy. But breakfast, how you start your day, is so key. And how your children start their day is so key. We can't just let our children start their day anyhow. So I'm extremely intentional about the first food my children eat in the morning. I make sure it's heavy. So mix me with bread, white bread. Mix me with cereal. But the only time I do cereal is Golden Morn or plain cornflakes, and that's Sunday mornings. Except, of course, one of those days when stuff hits the ceiling and you gotta just give anything and go. But I don't do that. It doesn't happen a lot, by the grace of God, in my home. So cereal, and sometimes I just skip that Sunday one and still give them oats. Because Sunday, of course, we go to church. Once church is over, we have lunch. Once church is over, we have lunch. Even if church ends at 11, 10, we have lunch. Because we go and get food, so we have lunch immediately. So I don't mind. But they're going to school, or even more important is that they're on holiday. You don't give bread or cereal. Hey, 2 seconds later, you hear, Mommy, I'm hungry again. Do you want that in your life? You don't want it, especially if you're still at home and you're there with them. My sister, don't do it. Give them heavy food for breakfast. And that's what we talked about at the Wellness Revival. If you were not there, in fact, even if you were there, you need to go and cop a copy. If you have not gotten it, I don't know what you're doing, because there we broke the thing down. Look, you're going to raise wellness champions and you send me more money than you paid for it. So details on how to get access to the recording of the Wellness Revival is definitely below. So you're a mom. You cannot do it all. Even you're a dad, you can't do it. Eliminate simple breakfast for your children. I've told you before, breakfast cereal is a production of manufacturers and advertisers. There's nowhere that says cereal must take for breakfast. You must give your kiddos cereal, give them in the night so they can eat and go sleep. They'll not wake up and say, I'm hungry now. But in the morning, they'll be shouting, I'm hungry. Holiday, your head will be spinning. Don't do that, baby. Don't do it. Give them heavy food. That's how I eliminated all those. I'm hungry. No, when I give my children very heavy food in the morning, they will not be hungry till like 1, 2. So that way I can focus and get other things done. And it also helps their brain. So if they're in school, you don't want to give them stuff that just shuts down their brain. Because yes, a lot of these white foods, white bread, cereal, they just shut down. They just make you weak and tired. And you don't want that, even for children. Especially for children, you don't want that. So flip what you do for breakfast. Give them heavy, not like heavy that they will sleep and go, healthy, heavy, solid food for breakfast. And skip all the cereals in Jesus' name. Amen. So the third thing that I want to ask you to do, just simple thing that can make such a huge difference in your healthy living journey and in your life and in your parenting especially, would be completely eliminate what you want to eliminate. I know it sounds like, what am I saying? What you want to eliminate it. See, this thing, if you have it in your house, so let's say you want to eliminate, for me now, remember I didn't want to completely eliminate milk, but I had milk. In fact, one of the things I started to do with milk was I started to buy sachets instead of tin. You know how you have tin and then you just be packing the milk? Started to buy sachet, like, hey, I'll just give you one. I'll put one in your food. That's all, so that your body does not forget about milk. But that whole tin, just say, Mom, it's remaining. I'll put it. When I give you one, that's the end. So that's why I can't completely eliminate milk. But there were things I wanted to completely eliminate. Number one, when I wanted to eliminate pasta in my house, I did not buy it a little. I removed it completely from my diet. You won't find it in my house. There was time I started to mess around it again, and I'm like, okay, I'll give us once in a while. That time I was so struggling, like, what will I give now? Like, pasta is important. So I bought it again, and I said, I'll give once in a while. Once that pasta was there, trust me, let's buy like 1, 2. Before I knew it, I was buying a carton again. Do you know I gave out the entire carton? I'm like, because it's there, I'll just bring it out. Cook it. I will not think again. So when you eliminate what you want to eliminate, it forces you to think. You have a different mindset to food. You won't just be like, because once it's still there, your brain will be like, it's there, go and get it. And you don't want that. So eliminate it. I did that with pasta. Definitely, I don't even mess around ketchup and fries. They're not in my house. They're not there. There's time I wanted to eliminate butter, because I use butter to fry, like when I'm making pancakes. But I'm like, no, out. I don't have it. That's what I did with noodles. I don't have it. So when the barrier is there, remember I said for the ones you want to do, make it easy to find. The ones that you don't want to do again, make it difficult to find. Make it impossible, if possible. Make it impossible, if possible. That's beautiful. Yeah, so just do that. You want to stop giving your kids, I want to stop giving them beverage, like those chocolatey beverages. I don't have it at home. Like, I don't mess around. It's not at home. Because we have Lipton, we have tea bags. That's what we drink. And everybody's happy. So you have to eliminate what you want to eliminate, or you'll be hugely tempted by it. Yeah. So these 3 little things can make such a difference in your health, in your feeding, and definitely on your weight loss journey. If you're on a weight loss journey, please eliminate what you need to eliminate. Give your kiddos and even you a heavy breakfast. If you're even going to do the intermittent fasting, eat in the morning. I would actually prefer that you eat in the morning, because you're working, except of course you don't work in the morning, except you sleep in the morning and you work at night. That's fine. But eat when you work the most, and eat something really good, so that you give your brain like the fuel that it needs to go and do amazing work for that day. And of course, number 1, make it so easy to find. Like I said, I put tiger nuts on the countertop, and it became so easy to make tiger nut milk in the mornings. All right. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you loved it, like it, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in my next video. Remember, I have the whole wellness revival. You can get access to it right now. And if you would like to join any of our coaching programs, one-on-one, group coaching, check it out in the description box. Everything you need is below. When we coach you to what? Forever results, and you build a body that's fit for purpose. So I'll see you in my next video. Yes. It's because I've forgotten the story. That's why I'm doing this. Everything. It's right here, actually. Oh yeah, so that's it. I also saw that with my. What's that? Okay, wow. I also saw that with my. Oh gosh, sorry, message came in. I should put this phone on flight mode. I also saw that with my So girl. No, don't say so girl. What was I talking about? heavy breakfast. Check it right in the description.